All right, it's June 3rd, and that means it's Pride Month, a time we come together and celebrate our LGBTQ friends and non binary friends. And fucking, I was trying to think what I could do that would be really cool and like show off a little bit of support. And I was like, what about if I just put on all the lantern rings and made like a rainbow that way? And that's what I got. So these are very powerful together. I'm just going to warn you. So I don't know what's going to happen after this, but until then, I've got some awesome shows to tell you about, and let's safely go. Let's go! Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I always recommend masking up as COVID is once again spiking, and I'm seeing it all around the show scene, concert scene, and tours are being postponed and canceled again. And just friends in general catching stuff, and there's a stomach bug that I fucking caught, which, blah. So yeah, always good to mask up, just as a precaution, slow the spread of any of these airborne viruses. And if you're not vaccinated, get vaccinated, because it'll help with the symptoms if you do happen to catch COVID or a flu or whatever. You'll have less symptoms, including, like less death. So definitely recommend that every week. Of course, also, if you're watching this on YouTube or wherever you're watching it, please be sure to give it a like. And if you are on YouTube, please be sure to also subscribe, get notifications when these go live, or any other content that I put to the YouTube. Plus, as those numbers go up, I get access to things like ad revenue. One day I can make a couple of pennies off of those ads after 6 seconds you skip. Those will be helpful. But yeah, that's one way to support. But since I don't get that, another thing you can go support is by going to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. Even $1 a month helps me out. $5 a month, that's like buying me a beer at a local mid-sized venue, or a gallon of gas these days. But anything helps if you can, and if not, I understand these are definitely times of higher expenses. So anything you can do. Patreon.com/everyshowjoe, and maybe one day this will become self-reliant, but it's not for now. And that's fine. I have fun doing it regardless. Also, another way you can go support is by going to everyshowjoe.com. Just go there and check out some of the photography and the articles I wrote. And even these little things go up here with like text notes of the concerts and shows. And I try to update them if I get updates here and there. So you can see a little update of the concert calendar if stuff happens. Plus, yeah. I think the most recent thing on there is the Spicy Mayo Dadido dual release show. So that is awesome. Check out those photos. And yeah, there's a little store link too. One other way you can go support is by clicking on that and buying Every Show Joe shirt. You can support me that way too, make a little money, and by wearing it around, people are going to be like, And then they'll pull out their giant laptop that everyone carries around, right? That's how this works. And then you just type it in the site and go, neat. Something like that. Or maybe on their phone. Either way. Those are ways you can go support, and I appreciate anything you can do. Of course, every fucking week, and especially with what I said there at the top, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck transphobia, fuck all that bullshit that somehow fucking persists in this society, and we can at least try to make it go away and help people understand and hopefully change things for the better, because this is bullshit that shouldn't fucking... Yeah, and this week, I'm going to lead off with, I always mention transgenderlawcenter.org. They're fighting for equal employment laws that actually basically don't discriminate based on what you identify as or who you love or all that bullshit that people want to fucking claim that they're not discriminatory. Ooh, they're fucking discriminatory. So that's one way to go out there and support. Of course, there's Black Lives Matter, which PHXmetro.org is the Phoenix one. But if you're not in Phoenix, you can look up your local ones. PutOurInAction.org is another one. See ways that they're organizing, get involved. All these take donations too, so you can just go donate if you can't find the time. Regardless, StopAAPIHate.org is a national one for Asian American Pacific Islander hate. Ways to get involved and be proactive there. And FirstNations.org for Indigenous, that kind of stuff. What else? I also like to throw out there the Sidewalk Project, which is really good. It's thesidewalkproject.org. There is a Phoenix section you go get involved with here, and it's all on that website there, and they take donations and such. Plus, been thrown out there since fucking more bullshit with the Roe versus Wade stuff, but go support I support anyone's choice with their body. They shouldn't fucking be told by this to what to do with it. And so abortionfundofaz.org is a way you can go support it here in Arizona, because we know fucking Doug Ducey's going to be bullshit and at fucking state legislature about that kind of stuff. And so let's try to help as much as we can. Also, still throw out there projecthope.org. We got that to support the Ukrainian citizens while Russia's still monthly ongoing fucking thing there, which is, yeah, a lot of bullshit in the world. And we can try to make it a better place. And that's the point of all this, is here's some ways to just make a little bit of a dent of positivity in the world. And even if it's not these, just go seek out some cool ways to go support and some cool ways to just make a little bit of a positive impact on the world. That's the best thing we can do and bring to everyone. So, like to throw that out there. Of course, you're here for music stuff, and you want us to know how to support your favorite bands and your favorite musicians and that kind of stuff. Well, the simplest, easy way is go buy their merch, go buy their shirts, go buy their CDs. Like the Venomous Pinks have a brand new fucking awesome album out today, so go check that out and go support that way. But yeah, shirts, koozies, whatever, that's the most direct way you can go support your favorite musicians, your favorite bands. Of course, there's also NIVA, the National Independent Venue Association. They are now a group that organized during 2020 to represent your favorite independent venues. So you can actually go to nivassoc.org. They have ways to donate to the National Independent Venue Foundation, and that one actually is for lobbying for the interests of these venues, and also it's an emergency fund for any venues still struggling as rents and stuff go up across the country. And like I said, tours and stuff are still kind of hit or miss. People are catching COVID. It's gone up again. So you can support them that way. And of course, the most direct, simple way for venues is go support and watch some awesome music. Duh. These are cool, but I'm so not used to wearing rings. But yeah, let's get right into the calendar. Let's start with tonight. Remember, all times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard Time, because we don't do daylight savings time, which means we're equal with Pacific Daylight Time. And then hopefully I haven't confused you yet, which is mostly important for the streams that I mentioned. But regardless, hopefully we did the math right on these times. And let's begin tonight. Friday, we got Punk is Back Part 2 at Timeout Lounge. Starting with TV Tragedy, Skeleton Army, No Gimmick, Baja Bones, and Lee Decay over at Timeout Lounge. That one a 7:30 p.m. start. And then you can bounce back and forth across the street. You got the Accident Theory over there with the and Rifle Club. Maybe next year's and Frequency Principle over Yucca Tap. That one an 8 o'clock start. We got the RX Bandits with Nova Charisma at Crescent Ballroom. That's an 8 p.m. one. That one is sold out, so awesome if you got a ticket. If not, maybe you have some luck finding one. Try. Doesn't hurt. Got Comtalo and the Humanauts, Melt Your Face single release show, and that's with the Woodworks and Very Cherry at Last Exit Live, 8 p.m. There's Low Shadow with reruns and Blue Joy at the Trunk Space. That is a Masters Acquired 8 p.m. start. Plus, yeah, Friday's me and Scott Klopstein, of the Littlest Man Band, who's going to be here on the 11th at Pub Rock, so heads up. But also, yeah, Scott puts on an awesome, just great environment, happy, positive place you can go watch live music as he plays requests over on his stream, twitch.tv/Scott Klopstein, 9 p.m. And yeah, it's his solo stuff, it's Littlest Man Band stuff, even maybe some Real Big Fish stuff in there. So throw that in there. But yeah, there's some awesome stuff. And yes, let's see here. Let's roll right into Saturday. And there's some good stuff. And this one's going to give us more of that, decision paralysis, which sucks. But anywhere you go, you're going to be good. So that's the cool thing. Let's start right at the top, because Corky's Leather Jacket's got an album release also today. Well, today it came out. They're doing their album release show tomorrow. And it's Zach's last show on drums there. So go fucking support him and check that out. It's with In Good Cause, Asswipe Junkies, ADD, and Red Collar Band and Gunk over at Ground Zero. Message them for the address, any of the bands, 6 p.m. We also got Troubled Minds with No Lungs, Bethany Home, and Sympathy Card at the Dunbar House. Hit up those bands also for an address, and they are asking you to bring your Vax card for attending. Then that one is 7 p.m. there for that start. We also got the Summer Breakdown, which down is in parentheses, so I'm guessing emphasis on emo. But some of these are not emo, but it's a good lineup. We got Perfect Sense, we got An Awful Mess, we got the Genesis System, and we got the Spaces, who I fucking want to see, and I don't know if I can, this is going to be a tough night. But they're going to be at Pub Rock Live, 7 p.m. We got the Butts. God, I told myself I wouldn't laugh. Oh well. But yeah, we got the Butts with Blotter Vision, Through the Wire, and Sick in the Head at Timeout Lounge, 8:30 p.m. start. And yes, if you want to go north, got something awesome too. We got Playboy Man Baby. They're playing with Smiling and Elephant Overdrive over at the Den up in Prescott. 7 p.m. start for that. Plus, every Saturday and throughout the week, go give Kepi Gooley a follow. But 9 a.m. you can wake up with Kepi Gooley streaming, bringing you some happy music and times just as you wake up into your weekend over on his Facebook. So I always like to throw that out there. Then we've got Sunday. We got Holy Locust with Doom Scroll and Guess over at Yucca North up in Flagstaff. That went a 7 p.m. start. And then Sundays usually mean Bite Me Bambi's doing their music stream over on their Twitch. Twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, 4 p.m. for that. And yeah, Scott Klopstein's usually streaming on Sundays, 2 p.m. over on that Twitch. So you can kind of roll from one to the other and just hang out at home watching some awesome live music. Monday, we got Holy Locust with Doom Scroll, Shamehole, Old Scratch, and the Holy Mess. And you can't say that again. Old Scratch and the Holy Mess. I saw two N's and it threw me off. But yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, you can't say that again. Also on there at the Nile Underground, 7 p.m. start on Monday night. Plus, yeah, Mondays usually mean Scott Klopstein streaming. I know with the Littlest Man Band going on tour, some of these may vary coming up. But yeah, so far, you can tune in and enjoy some awesome music him and G-Scott put together. Also, let's roll in on Tuesday, and that one is the Tihan Street Corner Thieves with a Better Problem, and it says more guests over at Yucca Tap Room, 7:30 p.m. start for that one. We got Scott Klopstein streaming Tuesday nights, and that's the Bite Me Bambi See You Next Tuesday stream, where they just kind of chat about whatever they chat about. And whatever comes up, 8:30 p.m. for that, you can tune in there. Usually a drink of the show, too, so check out their social media, make it with it, drink with it, that kind of stuff. Wednesday, it's light, too. We got Bite Me Bambi, though. That's usually a video game or a music stream show over on their Twitch at 8:30 p.m., so you go tune into that. Then Thursday, a little more choices. We've got Problems with Terminal 11, Treasure Mammal, and Jacob Smigel over at the Trunk Space. That one is mask required, 8 p.m. We also got the Limit Club back playing over at Chopper John's, 8 p.m. There's the Sinks, Troubled Minds, the Basements, and Toilet with... it's a play on things. Toylit. Over at the Groundworks down in Tucson there, they do still ask the proof of vax or negative tests, plus masks sworn inside, 7 p.m. down there in Tucson for that awesome one. Also, if you're looking for a reason to go up north, we got Thelma and the Sleaze with Katie May and the Lubrication at the Orpheum Theater up in Flagstaff, 8 p.m. for that awesome stuff. Plus, actually throw it on here because I know there's some people. The Bare Naked Leggings are in Phoenix. They're going to be playing at the Arizona Federal Theater, 7 p.m. And yes, Wayback Sessions. Tune in if you're hanging out at home and looking for music to watch on stream. They got you covered. It's with Dragonfly and Mantis over on their YouTube starting at 7 p.m. So you go tune in for that. And then that brings us to Friday where we've got a benefit show for Goats with Horns Animal Sanctuary. Oops, okay, there we go. With the Pugilists, Fuck All You People, Glue Sticks, Night of the Spiders, and Bullet Babe over at Timeout Lounge. 7:30 p.m. start for that. And then, yeah, you got down here in Phoenix, you've got Thelma and the Sleaze with Taylor Lachine, who was fucking rad at Vincent's birthday. I'm just going to put that out there. If you haven't checked them out before, they're fucking awesome. And they're on this show with Nickel City also over at Yucca Tap. 7:30 p.m. for that. And they might be on tour, and I kept it on here. But Scott Klopstein might be streaming Friday night over on his Twitch, 9 p.m. Or you might be on tour with Littlest Man Band, and then, the next night, it's going to be here in Phoenix. So just going to keep throwing it out there. Excited for that. But yeah, those are some awesome shows that are coming up. Awesome reasons that you'd want to be going out and having fun and supporting some of these great music. Of course, they are attuned to my taste, so your taste may vary. That's what's awesome about us, makes us all human, is that we all have a different taste. But I'm sure if you go to any of these, you'll enjoy it. And that's the best part of this. Of course, be sure to be safe about it. Wear a mask if you're going to be out there. And also, but have fun. And I might actually see you out there. That's the other thing. So hopefully I'll see you out there. And yeah, take care.